Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar News, your reliable source for clear and factual updates in a world full of hype. Today's topic tackles one of the most confusing challenges for many dinar holders in 2025: how to exchange your Iraqi dinar without facing rejection. If you've ever walked into a bank with your currency only to leave frustrated or confused, you're not alone. But now, we're breaking it down step by step, using what's currently working for others across the country. This isn't guesswork. It's based on real strategies and practical experiences. No more disappointment, no more dead ends, just the real path forward. First, let's address the uncomfortable truth that many holders have discovered the hard way. Most banks in the United States and other Western countries will not process exchanges for Iraqi dinar. It's not because your notes are fake or part of a conspiracy. The real issue is that the dinar is not classified as a freely traded global currency, at least not yet. Because it's not actively traded like the euro or yen, most banks avoid the compliance challenges and associated risk. So when you walk into a branch that handles foreign exchange and they say, "We can't process that," it's a regulatory and operational issue, not a personal one. Still, this doesn't mean you're out of options. In fact, quite the opposite. Several alternatives have proven effective for those who've managed to exchange successfully in 2025. One of the most promising routes is via currency counters at international airports. These locations often work with a wide variety of currencies, especially those from Middle Eastern countries. Because they serve global travelers, these airport exchanges are more familiar with exotic currencies, like the dinar. Many are fully licensed, and some have already been confirmed to accept IQD. The key is to call ahead, ask if they handle dinar, what paperwork is needed, and what rates are offered. This isn't a gamble, it's a strategy used by those who've already done it. Another route involves professional, licensed currency exchange businesses. These aren't the kiosks you see in shopping malls. We're talking about established firms that specialize in foreign currency, often located in major cities, near embassies or tourist-heavy zones. Many of these licensed dealers do accept the dinar, but with one major caveat. The rates they offer vary significantly based on demand and market volatility, so you should expect the buyback value to be much lower than what some online forums might claim. If you're thinking you'll get a $1 equivalent, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. These dealers work on spread margins and must absorb market risk, so a 30 to 50% discount on face value isn't uncommon. Documentation is another critical piece of the puzzle. Walking into any exchange location with cash alone won't cut it. Nearly all legitimate businesses will require some form of valid government ID, such as a passport or driver's license, and in some cases proof of where you purchased your dinar. That means if you bought from a dealer years ago, having that original receipt can make the process faster and smoother. It's part of standard anti-fraud and anti-money laundering protocols. The more organized and professional you appear, the more likely you are to have a seamless experience. Now let's talk about expectations. Many holders dream of a massive return from their investment, but in most current exchange cases, the payout falls short of that dream. Licensed dealers typically offer rates significantly below the ideal because they must manage resale risk. This isn't a scam. It's just how the foreign currency business works. The exchange centers are not charities. They're regulated businesses. If the rate doesn't feel right to you, it's completely okay to walk away and wait for a better opportunity. Just don't let unrealistic expectations or online hype cloud your judgment. Before moving to part 2, here's one major myth to clear up. There is no hidden law preventing you from exchanging dinar. The issue is not legality, it's acceptance and market value. If a licensed dealer is willing to buy at a price that you're comfortable with, you can proceed. No secret code or RV trigger required. That being said, always stay cautious. This space is full of misinformation, especially from online personalities who claim insider knowledge about revaluation dates. Promises like, "The RV will happen next Tuesday," or "Just hold until the secret signal," are nothing more than speculation and can trap investors emotionally and financially. As we continue, let's dig into one of the most important reminders: protecting yourself from scams. If you choose to exchange, always go through verified and licensed businesses. Do not send your dinar through the mail unless it's to a government-registered bonded exchange company with a track record you can verify. Check their licensing, look at customer reviews, and confirm their legitimacy with regulatory authorities. Be especially wary of anyone online promising fast turnarounds, premium rates, or secret backdoor deals. These are almost always red flags. And no matter how convincing someone sounds, never hand over your currency or personal data without double-checking every detail. One helpful tip is to look at airports or metropolitan areas that see frequent Middle Eastern travel. These locations tend to have currency counters or specialized dealers familiar with IQD transactions. Areas with larger Iraqi American communities may also be more open to processing dinar due to higher demand. You don't need to fly abroad to complete an exchange, you just need to find a location in the US that's already dealing with that currency traffic. Let's talk about timing. There is no magic date when IQD rates will suddenly skyrocket. Currency values fluctuate due to complex and unpredictable economic forces. Some weeks you may find slightly better offers depending on global oil markets or regional stability, but the changes are rarely extreme. If you're exchanging because you need the funds or want to reduce your overall risk, then waiting indefinitely might not be practical. However, if your plan is to hold for a long-term scenario and your financial foundation is stable, then patience could potentially bring better results. To recap what really works: avoid assuming banks will help, explore well-established currency exchange dealers instead, be sure to carry proper documentation, set realistic expectations about current value, steer clear of speculative promises, and always verify business legitimacy. These 6 steps alone could save you from a lot of stress, wasted time, or worse, financial loss. This approach doesn't require luck, it requires preparation, and the more informed you are, the better your chances of a successful outcome. You're also not the only one navigating this journey. Thousands of people across the US and globally are holding dinar, each with different strategies. Some have chosen to exchange small amounts to test the waters, while others are holding larger quantities hoping for future gains. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. Your choice depends on your goals, your level of risk tolerance, and your personal financial situation. What matters most is staying grounded in facts and avoiding emotional decisions driven by fear or hype. There's another important point many people miss: taxes. If you exchange your dinar and make a profit compared to what you originally paid, that gain may count as taxable income. You should document how much you paid, who you exchanged with, and how much you received. It's highly recommended to consult a licensed tax advisor before filing your return. Being proactive now can prevent major complications later. It's not just about maximizing returns, it's about protecting yourself legally and financially. Finally, don't forget to consider your own well-being during this process. The emotional roller coaster of waiting, following rumors, and hoping for a life-changing revaluation can wear you down. Some individuals have put so much of their energy and identity into this single investment that it consumes them. Don't let this be you. Whether you decide to exchange or wait, maintain balance in your life. Focus on your health, your family, and your broader financial goals. The dinar may be part of your journey, but it shouldn't define it. So where should you go from here? Make a plan. If you're ready to exchange, start calling businesses in your area. Ask clear questions. What ID is needed? What rate is being offered? How long does processing take? If you're holding off, then make sure it fits within a smart, diversified financial plan. Don't let the dinar be your only hope. It should be one piece of a broader strategy, not the foundation of your future. We hope this breakdown gave you clarity. If you found value in this update, please support Iraqi Dinar News by subscribing, sharing, and leaving a comment. Let others know what worked for you. If you've already exchanged, where did you go? What rate did you get? Your story might help someone else avoid unnecessary setbacks. We're here to cut through the noise and deliver straight answers. As always, stay informed, stay sharp, and stay prepared. We'll continue bringing you the updates that matter. No hype, no false promises, just the real path forward. Let us know what your next move is, and until then, we'll see you in the next update here on Iraqi Dinar News.